I'm Sarah Guillermo, Ignite's Executive Director. You are here on Monday, March 29th, 2021 at Ignite's Young Women Run Virtual Conference. I'm so excited to be emceeing with Julia, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Good morning or afternoon, everyone. My name is Julia Parada, and I'm the Raleigh-Durham Fellow. I am so excited to be here with you all, and what a better way to start my Monday and conclude Women's History Month.
Amazing. Thank you, Julia P. So you are going to see our double faces throughout the next 3 days, leading you throughout such a phenomenal content. And so we are closing up Women's History Month with 3 phenomenal days. And this year, our conference theme is "The Time Is Now." Our lives truly, truly depend on it. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of people reflecting on the past year, and I really, really hope that we actually don't go back to that old normal that we were used to. Over the past year, COVID has unearthed all of the systemic issues, from racial injustices to economic gaps to the flailing health system in our country. And so it's super critical for us to be here together, to get equipped with the skills, to be in community with each other, to really get us to the next chapter of our democracy.
And like Sarah was just saying, the time is now to build our political power and to continue to show up for our communities. And that call is really what Ignite is all about as an organization. Ignite builds, fosters, and empowers a movement of young women who are ready and eager to become the next generation of women leaders. And our intention with this conference is really to build community and provide the resources and the networking to ignite the political power in all of us. And we wanted to do this really holistically. There are so many capacities that young women can show up for their communities and flex their political power, whether it be running for office, serving on a board or a commission, running campaign strategy, making policy, serving your community and making change through activism, or participating in the democratic process of voting. You will have the opportunity to explore your passion, your curiosity regarding these different tracks, and to learn more about the specific work that it requires to become and lead in these capacities. By registering for these specific tracks, you will have the opportunity to network with women who serve in these roles, to ask questions, to explore your passion, and connect with women who are currently available and giving their time and energy to telling their stories and their journey so they can support you on your own journey. And let's get this chat box fired up. I am so excited to already see everyone excited, saying happy Monday. So what is your hope for the next 3 days? I know my hope is to really expand my network of amazing women from across the country. I'm so glad that we have the opportunity to virtually connect and turn my dreams into action. What about you, Sarah? What is your hope for the next 3 days?
Oh, so much hope. I mean, I think hearing from these speakers, I really hope that everybody can find what their next step is, whether you're on the fence about running for office or on the fence about getting on a campaign, or you have no idea what a commission is. I really hope that we all leave here knowing exactly what our next step is and knowing how we're going to invest our time and our energy moving forward.
Yes. I hoped. Yes, Carolyn, love that. Connecting with women, doing what you want to do in the future. I'm already so excited, and I'm going to pass it off to Sarah, who's going to thank our wonderful sponsors for this conference.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to share, I think Sydney also wrote, I'm excited to network and get more women elected.
Yes.
We are. We actually have a young woman who's starting her early voting this week, and so I'm super excited about her election and can't wait to just continue saying your names out loud as our future candidates, our future campaign staffers, and our policymakers around the country. Maybe we'll highlight a few more before our sponsors. Amy wrote, she's grateful to be here to network with other empowered humans.
Love that. And Erin wrote, I hope to build a collective of women in politics at every level.
Amazing. Erin was in our Power to the People session on Thursday night. She's from Chicago.
Yay!
Yes.
I hope to learn and absorb great information from the speakers and network with all of you. So exciting. I can already tell this is going to be a fun couple of days.
I know. I hope some of you have your cup of tea, cup of coffee, or breakfast sandwich in store for the next couple days. Myra says that she really hopes to expand her network and absorb everything the speakers have to share over the next 3 days. Oh, that's amazing. I think the other pieces too here, Julia P, is really thinking about how do we build a network online? We've been online for 365 plus days. And I think this new platform, congratulations, you made it on. There are a lot of bells and whistles for us to play with that we are going to go through with all of you before we let you loose into the platform. Any other hopes, Julia P, before we transition?
I'm just checking the chat. Just so much excitement in this chat box. I can just tell it's going to be so much fun. I am just so excited, like you said, transforming our dreams and our missions into action. And I think that's what this conference is all about.
Yes. Amazing. Well, thank you all for joining us around the country. We could not do this work without our phenomenal sponsors who you'll see some and meet some throughout the next 3 days. The first group I'd like to recognize is EMC Research, and they are a phenomenal pollster organization that you will get to meet in both the candidate and the campaign operative track. We are also super grateful to our sponsorship and partnership with Facebook and Instagram, who you will also see in the double track of campaign operatives and candidates. We have a phenomenal partnership with JP Morgan Chase and Company, Women in the Move. And you will see them in a couple different places. You'll see them today. We have the phenomenal Husi, who some of you have already worked with in the past, to get our financial literacy super right and straight as we become political leaders in this country. And you will also see them in a super special fireside chat in tomorrow's content. We're also grateful to AT&T, even though we cannot be in the beautiful AT&T space in DC, though that will come soon. We are super grateful for their sponsorship of this virtual conference. And then Levi Strauss and Company is a very large supporter of our advocacy work and is sponsoring our policymaker track over the next 3 days. So super grateful to our sponsors and all that they are bringing to the content and to the conference and each of the humans that they are going to be sharing just the phenomenal ways in which we can all be working on our political leadership together. We have been working on this conference for, I kid you not, like 4 months. And so I want to first recognize the one human that is not in this little grid, but Julia P has been on our planning committee and has been working with us for, I think, since December. I feel like that's when we started. And we have been gathering every single week or multiple times a week to really think about the theme of the conference, to think about the content in which we are going to be sharing with all of you. And so thank you, Julia P, for all of the work and all of the just phenomenal feedback you've been able to provide so that we can design a conference that works really, really well for our young women.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I am so excited. This is my first Young Women Run conference, so I am so ready and so happy it's this week.
I know, it's here.
It's surreal.
It's so real. Joan, if we can go back to the slide really quick. So we have obviously a super phenomenal staff at Ignite. It does not feel like going to work each day. So just want to recognize everybody on the team. You'll get to network with them throughout the next 3 days. You'll see them in breakout sessions. You'll see them in fireside chats. You'll see them everywhere. And so just want to really super recognize everybody that has been working to create tracks for the conference, to get speakers and just plan and recruit. We don't have a full photo of all of our fellows here, but I just also want to recognize them for all of the phenomenal work they're doing to help us get more people in the mix for Ignite. And then super shout out to Dashani, our phenomenal comms manager, who has really been the spearheader of the pieces here within our Socio platform and helping us get everything ready for today. And then we don't have a photo of her, which I don't know why, but Joan Davis is our phenomenal event coordinator who has been working with Ignite for the past 4 years and is a dear friend of the organization and of myself. And we're just super excited. You won't see her front and center, but she's the reason why things are moving at the speed and rate that they are. So thank you so much, Joan, for everything that you do.
And we're going to get the chat box fired up one more time. Our goal with this conference is really, again, to build community. I know it's a little different this year. For the past 365 days, everything has been virtual. But regardless of that, Ignite has been able to build community and serve communities virtually, which I think is so amazing. So that being said, what are some ways you can engage with each other during the next 3 days of the conference? There's so many features, and I just have to shout out to Shani again and Joan with the amazing Ignite Young Women Run app. It is beautiful, and there are so many opportunities to interact and engage on that app.
I was in the networking session this morning, Julia P., and learned how to talk to people there. That was really fun on video.
I am so excited for that. Yeah, there will be so many networking opportunities before and after each conference. And I actually have attended a socio event in the past and loved all the capacities in which you could just connect with people and meet them.
Carolyn said the wall.
Oh yeah, posting on the wall. I love it, Carolyn.
I know, I'm gonna have to take a photo of my, I dressed up for everybody. I actually wore pants today. So I might take a full conference outfit and get that on there.
Yeah, Sarah inspired me to wear pink.
Julia, I love what Amy's writing here. She said, I can step outside of my comfort zone and reach out to other participants with intention.
Everything about that, yes. Yes.
We're going to let you all add a couple more ways in which you're going to try to step up and engage with folks this week.
I know one way I really plan on engaging in the networking opportunities that I will participate in. I really want to be bold in the questions I ask and not be afraid to ask any questions, because the resources we have in this conference are truly so amazing. And also asking questions from my peers regarding their own political journeys.
Oh, I love that. One of the questions to get into the networking is, when are you going to run for office? And so that's going to flash under everybody's name. And so I think that'll be a really good icebreaker.
Yes.
To kind of think.
Oh, I love this response. By continuing to display our support to other determined young women. Amazing. Well, thank you all so much for dropping how you plan to show up and engage in this virtual space. And I just wanted to review some of the ways you can do that through our Young Women Run Ignite app. So Deshani created this amazing little tutorial for us. If you haven't downloaded the app already, you can still do so. It is not too late. All you have to do is go to your app store on a mobile device or a tablet, and it is called the Young Women Run 2021 app. It should come right up. You just download it for free, put in your email. You can upload a profile picture if you choose, as well as your name. And yeah, you can access literally everything about the conference. The first thing that is really helpful is the agenda icon. So you can see all the available sessions for each day. You can read more information about them. And then you can actually add them to your schedule so you know when to join and kind of create your own little schedule for the day. So like Deshani said on the slide, click on the agenda and choose a session you'd like to join. We also have a live help desk that will be staffed with Ignite staff who will provide any tech support, anything you need throughout the conference. And we also have a really amazing feature, which is the gamification for this conference. There will be multiple challenges posted throughout the conference. There's already some up now, so if you haven't seen them yet, I definitely encourage you to participate. There it is under the event game icon on the main screen of the app. And you can participate in trivia questions. You can get points for attending networking events. You can, post on the wall and get a code and therefore get some points for that. And then you can check the leaderboard to see how you're racking up those stars throughout the week. So lots of amazing features for you to engage with others and really show up to this conference through the app that Deshani created.
Perfect. Thank you, Julia P. I think we'll actually, keep going.
Yeah, and just again, using the agenda is the best tool to see what the layout of the day will be. So click the little add button next to each session you want to join, and you can create and build your own schedule. The event games, there will be prizes, so check the leaderboard every day, check the challenges that are available to you and the requirements, and then you just put in a code and you will earn the stars for that challenge. And then there's also the opportunity to post on the wall to interact with other attendees. You can post comments, thoughts, reflections about what you experienced during the day to really interact with everyone else and also see how everyone else is feeling. So I'm super excited to check out the wall and post on that as well. And I think we are ready to kick this conference off.
Yeah.
I am so excited. And before we have our first fireside chat, we are going to transition with a 10-minute break to do whatever we need to do to show up to this conference with intention and nourish ourselves. So feel free to grab some water, grab some tea, grab a snack. I have a huge snack drawer right next to me that I will be using throughout this whole week. And we will be back around, 10:40 PST, 1:40 EST.
Yeah, and that'll give us enough time to actually go in the app and start playing with the different features. And you can go in there and start building your agenda and start getting really acquainted with it, because we'll have the opportunity to really be able to build some connections over the next couple of days here. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you very soon.